Recent data shows the Trump administration is keeping illegal crossings at the U.S. Mexico border at historic lows. U.S. Customs and Border Protection reports there were more than 11,000 encounters at the southwest border last month. That's compared to more than 193,000 apprehensions in March of 2023. Let's bring in CBS News immigration correspondent Camilo Montoya-Galvez from Eagle Pass, Texas. So, Camilo, I know that you have been to this area before when there was that influx. You're seeing it now. What are you hearing from officials?
Lindsay, the reality on the ground here at the U.S. Mexico border has changed dramatically over the past year under the second Trump administration. As you can recall, under the Biden administration, we traveled here to Eagle Pass several times, and we saw hundreds of people cross through the stretch of the border across the Rio Grande into the U.S. illegally. We saw people crawling across the razor wire here set up by the state of Texas. We saw people cut themselves in the process of entering the country illegally. We have not seen a single migrant attempt to cross this border during this entire trip. We have only seen Border Patrol agents, Texas National Guard soldiers, and also Texas troopers. We spoke to the head of Border Patrol's Del Rio sector here in Eagle Pass, and he told us that at the peak of the border crisis, Lindsay, Border Patrol was averaging about 4,000 daily apprehensions here in this sector alone per day. Now it's down to about 30 people crossing per day in this sector. So it's been dramatic, the shift. Let's take a listen to more of that conversation with the sector chief. Chief, there's no question that the reality here has changed dramatically from the past year. But some people would say that the policies that have been implemented under this administration have been harsh and inhumane. What do you say to that?
I think it's keeping our country safe. I don't think it's harsh or inhumane. Crossing the border is illegal, right? So all this border barrier that you see, it's going to be bigger, better, and more beautiful. It's going to be hardened wall, those kinds of things. It's not harsh. It's just protecting the American public.
Lindsay, we also spoke to the fire chief of Eagle Pass. He's been here for over 60 years, and he told us that during the Biden administration, he was responding to about 3 migrant drownings here in the Rio Grande behind us per day. Now he's responding to about 1 drowning every 3 months. So again, a stark change.
I really appreciate you and your videographer showing us the close-up there of that razor wire. You've also been speaking with people who live there, a lot of people around the country also, about their take on whether these measures are appropriate or, as you were asking, too harsh. What are you hearing?
Well, look, we should underscore that the administration's aggressive crackdown on illegal immigration inside of the country, far away from the border, has been more controversial. The ICE operations in major cities like Minneapolis, Chicago, Los Angeles, you name it, have been deeply unpopular in those locations across the country. But here, border residents are welcoming the changes under the second Trump administration. They were seeing chaos, illegality, and crime during the Biden administration, and they feel safer. That's what they tell us. We, in fact, spoke to a rancher who told us that he's okay with the harsh policies if they're deterring people from crossing this border illegally behind us.
Camilo Montoya-Galvez, thank you.